Welcome to Miss Young Tutors. Today's session is focusing all on adverbs. We're going to go through adverbs and how to use them, and then answer some SAT style questions to aid your revision. Let's take a look at what an adverb is. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word that describes a verb or adjective. It tells you where, how often, or when something is done. So here are 3 examples. My brother rides his bike everywhere. So everywhere is telling us where he is riding his bike. Verzoek bravely skied down the mountain, and we know how he skied because he skied bravely. Recently, we visited an interesting museum. So recently is our adverb to show when something happened. So as well as adverbs, we have adverbials. An adverbial is a word or phrase that modifies the meaning of an adjective, verb, adverb, or clause. So adverbials of time tell us when, such as every week, we write our spellings. Adverbials of place tell us where, such as I saw a worm on the ground. Adverbials of number tell us in what order, such as firstly, turn it on, so you might use them for instructions. Adverbials of frequency tell us how often, such as we walk home daily. And adverbials of manner tell us in what manner, such as we will play quietly. Let's take a look at these SATs practice questions. These questions are taken from a Twinkle booklet that have SAT style questions to help and aid your revision. Question 1. Tick the adverb in the sentence below. Skiing confidently, Jude made it to the bottom. So we're looking for an adverb that describes how he skied. And he skied confidently. So we just need to tick that adverb. Next question. Circle the adverbs in the sentence below. As we entered the infant classroom, my little sister ran excitedly over to me while squealing loudly. So how did the sister run? She ran excitedly. And what noise was she making? She was squealing. And how was she squealing? She was squealing loudly. And a lot of the time, not always, but a lot of the time, adverbs will end in ly. So that can give you a little bit of a clue if you are really stuck. Next question. Question 3. Match the fronted adverbials to the correct sentences. Earlier, outside, and without warning. So our first one is to do with time. So when did they go swimming? So they went earlier. Our second one is for manner. So how did it happen? So without warning, the door swung open. And finally, where did the trees bow in the strong wind? They did it outside. So there are 3 fronted adverbials, and make sure you have a capital letter just like they have and copy the spellings correctly. Next question. Choose an appropriate adverbial of frequency to complete the sentence below. So as long as you're telling us when something happened and how frequent it happened, you can add any phrase into the bit before I play football with my friends. But I'm just going to keep it very simple and say, every day. Every day I play football with my friends. And that's all you need to. You don't need to add any more information. Next question. Question 5. Rewrite the sentence below with the adverbial at the front of the sentence. Use the same words and the correct punctuation. You can go out to play as soon as you have finished your work. So the adverbial here is as soon as you have finished your work. So we're going to write that first. And then we're going to put our comma, and we're going to finish the sentence. You can play. You can go out to play. And we need a full stop at the end, and make sure you've got a capital letter at the beginning. Next question. Circle all the adverbs in the following sentences. My ice cream has completely melted. So completely is describing how melted the ice cream is. My cousin Sam eats his crisps noisily. Well, we can see he is eating them noisily. That is describing how he eats them. And there are flying ants everywhere. So everywhere giving us more description of where the ants are. Next question. Question 7. Underline all of the adverbials in the following sentences. As quick as a flash, the fox disappeared into the undergrowth. So we've got a fronted adverbial, as quick as a flash, because it's telling us how the fox disappeared. We have spaghetti bolognese every Monday. So every Monday is our adverbial, as it's telling us the frequency that you have it. And once a week, I go swimming with my friends. Again, the frequency, but it's also our fronted adverbial. Last question. Question 8. Choose an appropriate adverbial phrase to complete the sentence below. The dog sat waiting for its owner to come out of the shop. So where was it sat waiting? That's what you need to ask yourself. It was sat waiting by the door. It was sat waiting on the step. It was sat waiting next to the postbox. So as long as you're telling us where it is sitting, the dog is sitting, that is your adverbial for place. Thank you for watching this, young tutors. I hope you now understand adverbs a little bit more. If this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, and even leave a comment, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.